Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Tyranny as a noble mage on hard difficulty. Welcome back. At the end of the last episode we killed the Havoc Bane thing that was protecting the dead regent of Stalwart. We got the artifact now that should allow us entry into Sentinel stand. We have a bunch of quests completed. That's interesting. Blade Grave, Brotherhood Stout. I wonder what that is. Ocean Spire, researching artifacts. Progress on research artifacts cannot begin until Horath earns experience. What? Okay. I guess that's fine. What did I get over here? The mysterious device doesn't help me. That's fine though. What did I want to do? Yeah, let's have a look into our quests. So what do we do? Blade Grave. No, that's not it. Broken Spear. Seeds of Power. So I claimed the second Spire out of 5. There's actually some more work to do. Stones of Elucidation, we're done with that one. Breaking the enemy, that's done. Cleaning out the junkyard, that's done. We just completed something. Assault on the Citadel, welcome to the ruins. And this one? No, this is just our collection of evidence. Leave the old walls breach. With the unbroken artifacts now in your possession, it's time to leave the old walls breach and return to Sentinel stand keep. I'm guessing we might maybe find a committee that is going to attack us if we leave this. If we leave this place. Not sure. We've got an unbroken shield over here. I was hoping that I could actually use this steadfast insignia. We already read through the description. We're very well equipped right now. I really like it, I gotta say. I've got some stuff over here though that I don't really need to carry with me. So remove that stuff. We got the glory. We can remove that one. And the unbroken shield. No one is really using that. Well, you have one. You are using a two-hander. But actually, we're never gonna use you in melee. So I mean, why would we even do that? And that thing is pretty good. The Harbinger's Wing. Reduces our recovery time and has increased movement speed in combat, which is just amazing. Right, so yeah, I guess we gotta get out of here. I should maybe camp because we have 2 wounded people. I think I will. So rest. What we also have is 2 people that want to say something. Now I've decided not to bring these into a bonus episode because they might pertain to what's happening here. I doubt that we'll be talking half an hour with them. So let's just have
So your latest acquisition has me thinking about the Spires some more. By all accounts, they go as far back as the old walls. Over the centuries, the nobles of the tiers have claimed the Spires, but they've only ever battled over the land at the ground level of the monuments. I've never seen the glyphs of a Spire light up in all my years. Not until you show up. If this were an isolated incident, I'd be confused. But it seems the Spires, plural, are somehow connected to you. What's your secret?
He wants to know my secrets. Dude, stop that. I've studied Atunon's feet, proclaimed edicts, broken them too. I'm sure I've been exposed to all sorts of arcane power. A long sigh escapes Lantry and he sticks his quill in his mouth, chewing on the tip. His head tilts from one side to the other, muttering inchoate half-words. I always want to know what you're thinking.
If I had the words for it, I'd share. I'm just not sure what to make of it. I'm realizing how much more there is to learn.
Well, let's talk further. So what's in your mind? Okay, so we're not gonna talk about this.
Of course. How can I help?
Know anything about the region we're in? That should be interesting.
Kairos has dubbed this land the Blade Grave. The term Realm of Stalwart is no longer to be used in official record.
Yeah, interesting.
Of course. How can I help? Kairos has dubbed this land. Of course.
Why
How
is
can I
that?
help?
Why is that still blue? I already asked that one. Okay, he didn't have much to say. Let's see. Let's try what Ab has to say. Because this is the Ocean Spire after all. She's linked to water and stuff.
Second Spire has awoken to your presence. This is fascinating, and I admit enviable. If it turns out your connection to the Spires invites death and woe, my jealousy might wane a bit.
Screw you, Ab.
I've been mulling over that structure we found atop Vendrian's well. Would you be opposed to me studying the sculpture in closer detail? I'd perhaps work a spell or two near the structure. Simple cantrips of grave light by which to read and inspect, but I will not poke or shove the thing in any way physical or mystical.
What's that? Oh yeah, we know about Gravelight. If you think it wise, of course. We might actually learn something here.
Thank you. Next time we have a good moonlit night, I best settle in and see what sort of magic perturbations I can sense from the sculpture.
Okay, that gave us some loyalty with her. And we're just at loyalty level 2 now.
What is it you need?
Ask
away.
There was some questions that she did not answer because of her loyalty level.
You know, I normally charge for this, but for you...
What about your magical traditions?
At some point, I should sit you down for a proper...
Here, have you anything heard from the Tidecasters that left before the war? I think that is what she didn't answer. Okay, no, that wasn't it. Tell me about the moons. Oh, let's talk of something else. What are the philosophical teachings of your magic? No. Tell me about the water stuff. No. How about you tell me something for a change? Sure. Good. I'm sick of being your font of wisdom. You tell me something. Who taught you magic? School of eavesdropping on Fatebinder Rogodos. No. Rogodos, Fatebinder of Law. I've known of Fatebinder Rogodos for a long time. I met him in passing over a decade ago at Council in Ardent. Looking back, I know how he was in the tears in anticipation of the conquest. And I must ask, what appeals to you more? Knowing all the sigils there are to know, or becoming an expert at just a few? Perfection is a virtue. I'd say mastery drives me forward. Knowledge is a great motivator. I'd like to know a bit about everything. Yeah, both actually. Not sure. That's actually a really interesting question. I appreciate her asking me that, because that allows me to sort of push my character forward. We have been trying to acquire as many sigils as possible, not really trying to master only one. I think we'll go with the knowledge. Knowledge is a great motivator. I'd like to know a bit about everything. And I bet as a Fatebinder you're allowed to conveniently overlook the question of what learning Kairos does and doesn't forbid. Well, thank you for answering my questions. Now, where were we? About magic. Okay, teachings of your magic. Okay, how influence Territor's grave? I learned it already. What about ice and mist? With years of training, now look, most of those secrets have already been stolen ages ago by the sages. Doesn't mean I'm going to tell you just because the secret's already out, but it means you can go ask someone else if you really feel so entitled to know. Okay, no, that must not be what she didn't tell me. I'll tell you what. I'll just look back at the bonus episode if I have time, and I'll ask that questions later. I really don't want to bog down the pace of this more than it really has to be. So we camped. Everyone is back up in shape. We asked all the questions. Let's just get out of this. Let's just get out of this place. I wonder if we'll get ambushed once we go out. I doubt it. I mean, how could anyone know that we actually did something in there? Unless I have a traitor amongst my companions. That's definitely possible.
I can't.
Doesn't look like it. Just have to go into... Oh yeah, alright then. So the Old Walls didn't best you. Not this time, at least. Drakorius stands amidst the bodies of the Unbroken. He shrugs with a knowing smile. But we both know it's all for the good of the war effort. I don't know how much Junon chooses to overlook when it comes to his Fatebinders, but I'm sure you know what you're doing. I hope you managed to find the steadfast insignia in there. Glances over your shoulders to the Old Walls. Myself, I'd find another way into Sentinel stand before I went inside there. To each their own. I have the steadfast insignia. Capital work! You should take it to Graven Ashe and offer your report. Be sure that artifact doesn't fall into the hands of any Unbroken. Okay, I have to report to Graven Ashe again. Because why not?
I got it.
Speak with Graven Ashe. I wonder if I can just overlook that. I mean, I don't want to piss him off more than necessary, but it annoys me that I have to report to him. I'm conducting an investigation there. Okay, got some more questions. One of the steadfast insignia. Simple trinket. Yeah, we already read that. Okay, yeah, no. That's nothing new. That's nothing new. We already knew what they were going to say. So, we don't have anything to plunder in here. Let's just go back to the Spire, rest there, then talk to Graven Ashe, and then we're gonna go into Stalwart proper over here. We can go into Sentinel stand. Location unreachable. Currently inaccessible. At least we got the map marker for it. I guess. Ross Canyon, Sentinel stand, Dusk Watch. Huh, interesting. Why don't we have the old marker anymore? Ross Canyons. Because we got the fort over here. We got Trapper's Junction. I thought there was an access into there, but oh well. Let's go into the Mountain Spire. Accept that one. It'll take me 7 hours. Oh, we just teleported. How does the teleportation work, though? How did that work? So I can transport from one spire to the next. Okay, so that is how this works. Instant travel. Right, good, good, very good. Okay, nice. So we're home in our spire. I guess that is also the reason why all these guys are in there. Let's just collect some of the stuff that they made for me. Okay. Ooh, nice. They got a bow. Great bow. And some stuff that I can sell. That looks okay. A lot of camping supplies. Crazy. Let's take it. I reached the maximum number of camping supplies, so that's fine.
Sorry, I can't.
So, Ab, you could go after this thing. Now, let's talk with Siren.
Fateminder. What do you need?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave her here. I actually like this party because it's doing a lot for my lore knowledge. I mean, it makes sense to have the two guys that know the most about magic, a sage and a tidecaster, with me if I want to get better at magic. I really like that is something that they do have in their skill trees. Lantry over here, bonus experience for lore and throne skills, and she has it over there, runic teacher. We've gotta level that one up. Go for more spell slots and stuff. But yeah, so we're in here, and I guess I have to rest to get the bonus. There's nothing else that I can get, I don't think. I could try to train. Well, rest for 8 hours. Chop chop. Guess I didn't really have to go for the camping inside the hall, but you never know what happens. Do you have something for me? Okay, nothing at all. That's fine. Can we train someone? Got Isolon over there. Show me what you got. Is there anyone that can train? Yeah, Barrick could train. So I think we'll train Barrick up in one-handed weapons a little bit more, because he's wielding the Dauntless now. And that makes perfect sense to have him wield the Dauntless, because he's the one that does most with the sword. I'm still not sure if he's very loyal. Okay, we got a second rune activated over there. That's nice. Let's go to the other spire. Yeah, it's faster to travel to Ironhearth from here. I mean, that's actually super powerful. The whole teleportation thing. I like it. And I like that the auto-travel does take it into account as well. I received a missive from Fatebinder Rogalus. My apologies. After all these years with my lectures about the fittest goat being the first to get eaten, how can I expect honesty when I have fostered only paranoia? So let me speak plainly. I am asking only for my own curiosity and because I want to hear the answers from you. Lie to me or dodge the question if it pleases you, but I'm trying to help. Of course, someday soon, I'm sure Tunan or Bled and Mark will ask me or Calio to mount a more proper investigation into your actions. Should that happen, it won't be with your best interest at heart, and lies will merely sign your death warrant. For the moment, I'm merely curious about the events surrounding the claiming of the Spire, and hoping to hear it from you as a friend and peer. Share with me your experience, and I will share with you what knowledge I have. Fatebinder Rogalus. Oh, and that's what I wrote. Dear Rogalus, it's usually quite difficult to give me too much credit, but it sure sounds like you're implying my claim on the Spire was premeditated or even intentional. My only goal in vengeance was to stay alive, to not let the Archon's indecision cause the Edict of Execution to come to pass. Ascension Hall needed to be taken, and I made it happen, both because it was my duty and because I generally prefer to live. My claim on the Spire coincided with the breaking of said edict. Perhaps breaking the edict caused a mystic surge that triggered the Spire. Or perhaps Kairos knew this would happen, and such knowledge tempered the wording of the edict. I can offer you only these speculations. So yeah, we were sort of trying to stay vague, and he actually gets why I was doing that. I like the guy. I mean, he's one of the only honest people that we've actually met in this world. Even Graven Ashe, I think, is a little bit two-faced. I'm gonna explain I mean, there's a threat in there, right? Lies will only sign your death warrant and all that, but I mean, he's being as candid as the son of an evil bastard like Kairos and Tunon can be. So we'll humor him. Explain the experience as best you can. Send it. Missive is in transit. Okay. I mean, I've tried to be loyal to the code as much as possible. This is how we're playing this mage as a lawful noble mage. Oh, yeah, lawful noble mage. Who has to fear that their parrots get killed and all that. Welcome back, Fatebinder. Ah, nothing for now. Maybe the merchant here has actually different wares now. Could rest in here as well, but I do prefer having the Spire bonus, seeing that it... Oh, +5 to law, +5 to all magic skills, +5 all skills. So do I get a 10 bonus to law now? 146. Is that doubly applied? I actually don't know. Spire rest bonus +5 all skills. Magical prodigy +10 law. Spire rest bonus +5 law. Fatebinder seal +2 resolve. Where did I get the magical prodigy from? I mean, I won't complain. I need as much law skill as possible because we actually found some crazy accents and stuff over here. I could really push up the intensity of that thing. I could actually go for this one, Mantle of Flames. Let's go for it. Let's update it. We got this one. Just a little bit more range. Why not? We got that one. That's already moved up quite a bit. What is this? Interrupt sigil? No. Armor penetration. That's all too strong for this thing. I'll go for the accuracy. Be fine with it. We added to all our spells this sigil of spell surge, and that does make life a lot easier, I gotta say. Let's go and upgrade the ball lightning. Let's go and Rhyme Spike is already pretty powerful. So I guess I can't do that. The jolt No. Gravelight. Yeah, that is actually pretty low. Phantom Bolt. Doesn't really need much. Interesting. Let's go for the area of effect. This one, I doubt that I'll be able to do anything here. Maybe the range. Yeah, the range works. So let's go for the Unsettled Core. This one, reduce the cooldown? Yeah, why not? Twisting Flame. It's always nice to be able to use that more often. And that one, the Giant Boulder? That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, okay, we won't be able to do anything with that one. Fine though. Fine though. I guess she gets her lore skill pushed up as well, doesn't she? Lore skill? Yeah, Spire rest bonus and the library. Okay, I'm more happy now that I built the library thing instead of the infirmary where the good lore trainer would be there. How about you? Osmia, your presence is welcome as always. It is favored to have enough to accomplish that we need all hands on deck. Okay, don't really... She doesn't really have anything to say to me. Let's see if the merchant has stocked new wares. Pleasure to see you again. Show me your wares. We still have the Pillar of Courage. I think I sold you that one, didn't I? Iron Guard armor, Oathbound Lieutenant's leather. Yeah, nothing that great. So let's report to Graven Ashe. I don't think he got new wares. I might be mistaken though. I'm not sure. Chop chop, guys. Chop chop. We want to go into Sentinel stand. Hello, Graven Ashe. Fatebinder. No one in recent history has reached the pinnacle of a spire. And yet you step to the top as if they were intended for your occupation. What do you have to say for yourself? If they help me conduct this war, then you should have nothing to complain about. You forget yourself, Fatebinder. Don't make the mistake of thinking yourself as high or unreachable as your spires. Like the rest of us, you're subject to a greater power. What is it you require? I've returned from the Old Walls breach. Yeah, he's afraid of me, I'd say. He fears me. I've returned from the Old Walls breach. Gained favor with them. And killed the leader of the Unbroken, I understand. You've accomplished much in the name of the Legion. And devotion is a quality that I praise in my soldiers. The Unbroken will no doubt elect another rotten scarecrow to represent their interests. We had best subdue the rest of this realm before they have time to recover from the loss. He strokes his beard and ponders. You put much at stake in plumbing those ancient ruins. Though these lands are not wholly subjugated under the Empire, we are still beholden to Kairos' laws against entering the Old Walls. I appreciate that you take such risks on my Legion's behalf. We can only hope that this mad scramble for heirlooms furthers the goals of the conquest. I suspect that even mighty Tunon would forgive our transgression if the war depended upon it. Okay. Do you think this will mean trouble? Not from me. I would have you go to the ends of Terratus if it meant bringing down the voices of Nerat, and that includes the Old Walls. If Tunon takes offense to your actions, then I leave you and the Adjudicator to sort out your differences. Okay, I recover the Steadfast insignia, which should allow us to pass the Wind Wall. The Unbroken were crafted to think that one of their Regent heirlooms would circumvent Kairos' magic, and we will reap the benefits of their foresight. The last of the Regents will die, and the Edict of Storms will be dispelled. Subjugation of Stalwart is nearly complete. I'm ready to see if this old trinket gets us through Kairos' storms. Sentinel Stand is now unlocked. Nice. I'm dispatching 2 forces to Sentinel Stand, one led by the Iron Guard Drumalon, and one by Commander Dimitris. We're closer to breaching Sentinel Stand than we've ever been. If you have questions, voice them now. Otherwise, I anticipate your victory against the Unbroken and the recovery of my daughter. There's really nothing more to say. What? There's a tier 6 in favor with Graven Ashe? That's weird. Yeah, I don't think we... Yeah, that's really nothing else to say. Making a stand. Okay, new quest. Battle for Sentinel stand has begun. Now that the Steadfast insignia has been recovered, multiple armies have descended upon the unbroken fortress to battle for control. Fight for control of the keep with the disfavored and put Stratus Harridan to rest to end the Edict of Storms. Right, I guess that was in the cards all along. Now, well, the favor of Graven Ashe. Yeah, he really likes us. Right then. Let's go. How are those standing with Tune-On though? I haven't had a look at that for a while now. Tune-On. Still not quite there. I've gained some wrath. Dismayed by your dishonest, chaotic ways. We're there. Odd. I wonder how I gained that. Mark was watching. These guys, they hate me. Voices of Narad hates me. Yeah, as long as I'm fine with Tune-On, I'll be fine, I think. I don't think the Voices of Narad will be willing to go after Tune-On. I mean, they might. And they might not. Yeah, it is a bit concerning that I had to go into the Old Wars to get that insignia. But I really didn't see any other way. I mean, did you? I don't think that was a thing. So, let's go into Sentinel stand. It's been a long time coming. I wonder how we can get at the Sunset Spire. It's kind of weird that we haven't managed to get in there yet. Oh, we have a dying Skyblade. You brought this upon us. You! The Skyblade coughs a couple of times and clears her throat. We underestimated the forces of Kairos. A smile plays at the edges of her lips. You will too. I'm looking forward to helping them stamp the rest of you out. I hope you bleed. She growls and her eyes roll back as she succumbs to her wounds. Oh, well then. We get another shield. Iron heater shield. Very well made one as well. Oh, we can plunder that dead soldier. Okay.
You want me to be subtle?
Guess I shouldn't really be running around here like there's no tomorrow. There might be traps on the floor and all kinds of stuff. So there's an enemy. That's interesting. We're just gonna do a little bit of a scouting run before we charge headfirst into battle. That strikes me as a good idea. So we got a bunch of dead disfavored people. We got some resolute blade over there. Are they fighting disfavored? Yes, they are. Okay, we gotta come out. Gotta come out and let's go for slow mode here. We'll try to. What should we do? Should we go for the boulder? Strikes me as a good time to do that. Yes, let's go for the boulder. Let's go for the shock thing. Ebb, you could go for a fireball because these guys are practically begging for a fireball, and you will just try to pull as many as you can. Oh no, we have Barrick run over here. Don't really want our magic to.
This weapon is useless.
Okay, we got the boulder and other stuff. People are being knocked prone. I like it. Barrick, you'll try to petrify one of them. I still have the fire leash, so we'll go with that one. Can really stand far away. I like it. You will go for another boulder here, and Ebb, we still have the shock thing with you. That's gonna get a couple of them. Okay, there's the boulder and other stuff. And we have really short recovery times now, which I like. Ebb, we'll go with the bowler with you now. That's fine. And Lantry, let's go for the healing aura on Barrick. Okay. What do we have now? We're gonna use the Mischievous Mass to maybe try to sow some confusion. I'm done, so let's go with the freeze. That's good. And then we got Ebb, and Ebb could go for... Yeah, you don't really have anything anymore. Well, let's go with the Gravelight Bolt then. Why not?
By your command.
Okay, that was the Mischievous Mass. People are dazed, people are stunned. It's all very bad. For them. Oh, I still haven't given Barrick the Mantle of Flame. That's interesting. Why is he not moving forward? Well, it doesn't really matter. I'll give him the Mantle of Flame. I do have anything else that I can throw in there. Yeah, I actually do have a couple spells, but Mantle of Flame is always nice. Why not? You will just go with a fire spell. And Ebb, I wouldn't mind having the Terratus Call on this person.
I got it.
On this dazed person. That should finish them. Not quite, actually. Interesting. We've got Lantry being attacked. That's not good. Ebb, go for the... Well, not the freeze, really. Let's go for the petrification. We want to get them away.
Stalwart prevail!
Okay, we have the Mantle of Flame. Should we go for the Jolt? I could. These guys, they don't do as much damage as they used to. Although the Rhyme Spike is still very damaging. Yeah, let's go for the Rhyme Spike here. Oh, and Lantry, not doing anything. Dude. Rhyme Spike. Chop, chop. Okay, they're petrified, they're frozen. We're gonna have Barrick pull these guys onto him. I do want to help the disfavored a little bit. And Ebb, let's go for this one, actually. Well, I mean, the cone. Yeah, we got it. Why not use it? And I'm done. I use the Mantle of Flame, which reduces my recovery time for half a second. Very good. Let's throw the next one.
Right.
Let's throw the next spell. Lantry does have the reduced recovery time. It's really cool setting up the spells like this. I like it exceedingly. So let's go and throw our Quill.
This weapon is entirely...
Okay. We've got Ebb. Do you have anything else? Anything that does mass damage? Doesn't. No, you don't really. Let's go with the Rhyme Spike on the guy in the back. This guy should die from my Jolt alone. No one really needs healing, so let's just go for this one. Let's just go for the Greater Renewal.
worthless.
I'm done now. Didn't die from the Jolt. That's surprising. Well, let's go for the Gravelight. That should do it. That should definitely do it. Rhyme Spike. Things are fine. Things are fine. Oh! You're still not dead. Even the Phantom Bolt didn't kill you. That's super surprising. Really weird. Let's go for Chaos Blast, maybe? It's not quite enough to hit all of them. Let's go for this now. Ebb, you might wanna yeah, let's go for the Drowning here. And Lantry, just go and attack. Okay, they're dead now. I haven't used my Chaos Blast yet, so let's go for it now. Ebb, let's go. Fireball, Lantry. What do we have? We have only a healing spell. Well, heal Barrick then. He's taking some damage, so might as well. Okay, that person is wounded now, taking a lot of damage. Do I have anything to give you? Yeah, I can give you Fireball. You, no spells up. We're really burning fast through our spells at the speed where they can't really recharge anymore. But it's good because we're doing a lot of burst damage, so the faster we get the damage out, the better. I really don't have a problem with that one. Okay. Thank you for your help, Fatebinder. The soldier salutes you. What's going on? We've been cut off from our lieutenant, Rumelon. He dusts himself off a bit. She said she was trying to secure the bridge before they figure out how to push past the wind wall. He glances over his shoulder and frowns. The Unbroken won't stop until they've pushed our troops from Sentinel's stand. They must know that we're close to breaching Kairos' magic. He nods and sets his jaw. Back to the fray then. Graven Ashe protects. Okay, well, at least we helped these guys. Let's go a-plundering. Ooh, nice. What's that one? Iron Cuirass. Has 9 armor. It's a lot of armor. It is a leather armor as well. No, it is. It isn't. It's a heavy armor, so it's just gonna go into the...
Consider it done.
Into the stash. Oh, can plunder this guy, who has scavenger leather gloves. They're better than what Ebb has, so I'm gonna give that to you. And the Unbroken armor, that's bronze armor, so that's heavy. We don't want you to use that one. And then we have a broken armor that we're gonna sell. That's fine. Let's give Ebb the better gauntlets. That's fine. Just put that into the stash. So that's looking good.
Can't do that.
Doesn't look like we can get to the other side. Nope, not really. Not really.
On the lookout.
Have we found anything? No. So there was nothing hidden in here. We just helped these guys not to die. So tell you what we'll do next. Oh yeah, we've gotta go after this thing as well. Chop chop, guys. Chop chop.
There. My larcenous
We
deed for the
found
day is
a
now complete.
pearl. Nice. That'll buy some new training or stuff. Well, I gotta end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Next time we will try to enter the fortress. Looks like it doesn't continue on that side, so we have to take the other road. We'll fight our way in and hopefully break the Edict of Storms. I hope you join me for that. Thanks and bye-bye.